Have you ever been told that you're being too sensitive or too dramatic when you express a difficult feeling? Have you ever even started to believe it yourself? What if I told you that those feelings weren't drama at all, but crucial life-saving data from your internal compass? Now, I am of the mindset that if and when you have the safety, security, tools, and resources to be with your big feelings, that triggers can actually be opportunities. And as big feelings surface or triggers or opportunities allow, one thing that comes up, one thing I did is and continue to do is ask myself, which, mind you, all of these questions, it's very brave to actually go into this, right? I would ask myself, why would I feel this way? When I think about the big feeling or like the trigger, like the original memory, I ask myself, why would I feel that way? What did I need? Not only that, what if, just what if, I don't have to believe it all the way, but what if the thought I'm having connected to the beliefs from the two-person cult, what if that thought wasn't true? Just what if? And not only that, what if I answer these questions and allow myself to be witnessed, which is terrifying, but being witnessed as I answer these questions. This is something, asking myself these questions and allowing myself to be witnessed, really, while also grounding myself in something that I know to be true about myself, while also being curious about the sticky parts, the shame pieces, really supported me on my journey to rebuilding self-trust. For example, one thing I grounded myself in and that I know about myself is, in the moment, I trust myself. I trust that I use all the information that I have to make the best decision I possibly can. The trouble is looking back on that moment with a different lens. And that's sort of where the questions about can I trust myself pop up. But that's something I know that about myself. I know that about Sable. I know that she has the capacity to look at the situation she's in and make the best decision for her in the moment based on what she knows and what she has access to. That's something I've always known to be true about myself. And it's an understanding I've had to grab onto with a life vest while do excavating in this journey of, rebuilding self-trust. And as I did that, I eventually had to make a choice and make a decision about the belief that was causing the stickiness, that is causing the shame. Um, and I had to make a decision like, do I want to hold on to this or do I want to let it go? Even if all parts of my beings aren't there, what do I choose? And once I made a choice about the beliefs I kept, I had to then allow and integrate new and different facts to support the belief that I chose. Now, and not only that, I had to do it in a way that allowed me to accept the part of me that needed to experience something different before letting go of that old belief. And this was really critical because I used to judge myself on where the progress I was making in my healing journey. Like, oh, how can you say that you're growing, you're healing, you're moving on if there's a part of you that feels that way? And I just came to recognize, oh, that part of myself, that part of Sable, she like maybe 95% of me is down, but there's 5% that's like, I don't buy it. I need to see it, believe it. And I started to accept that and let that 5% be and allow myself to experience things that would bring new information and new data to that 5% of me that needed that. And just I accepted it. So learning to treat your feelings as valid data is the cornerstone to rebuilding self-trust. And in tomorrow's deep dive episode, I'm sharing a full practical guide for how to do this work. I'll see you there. Now, in the meantime, let me know in the comments about a time your gut feeling was right. Let's celebrate that inner wisdom, and I want to celebrate it with you.